So much, Mr. Murphy. How great was that? Okay, next we have MTHS class of 2014 alumni in the building. He traveled all the way from Virginia. He is currently a sales supervisor for Geico Corporate. While in college, he trained and mentored a majority black team to becoming a nationally ranked sales and profit. Okay, let's give it up for Elijah Davis.
How y'all doing today?
Yeah.
I asked a question. I said, how y'all doing today?
Good.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in. I wrote something that came from my heart, and I think it'll really be impactful and influential when I'm done. So I'll start with a question. Do Black Lives Matter? I'll ask again. Do Black Lives Matter?
Yeah!
You're probably saying, Elijah, that's a stupid question. But I would say, have you turned on the news?
Yeah.
You guys will all say yes. You guys will probably say, I can't stop watching. So I'll ask again, do Black Lives Matter?
Yeah!
It is very obvious that there's some misunderstandings between what is right and what is wrong. But it doesn't help when we know what is right and continue to do wrong. There have obviously been some wrongful deaths. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Ahmaud, Breonna, and George Floyd. And I ask myself, why does history keep repeating itself? The easy answer is, because white people crazy. But the real answer is, because we let it. Rioting, looting, putting ourselves in position to go to jail does nothing but continue the narrative that is already in place. I propose a few steps that we can take to make sure none of our parents have to put an obituary in the paper because of a traffic stop going wrong. The first step, thank you. The first step, love your brothers and sisters, friends and families, now more than ever. The second step, educate the ignorant. Third step, beat them at their own game. Growing up in Monroe, it was very clear that black people were not the favorite, and quite frankly, I feel like they didn't want us here. Unless we got straight A's, join the chess club, don't smell like blue magic, don't laugh too loud, don't voice an opinion, and don't stand up for themselves, and come from a perfect family, just like they do. Also, they don't want us in the public library, the rec center, Stop and Shop, because we might steal something. Brookside, Barkley Brook, or Woodland, because we're too rowdy in class. And God forbid you from Jamesburg, because you're a blood, Crip, Latin King, and truly a menace to society. But as long as you score touchdowns on Fridays and not celebrate, score a layup instead of a dunk, he's a really good kid. He's a really good kid until Julia wants to date him. God forbid the country club finds out their daughter likes a young man who is human, goes to the same school, comes from the same town, and bleeds the same. But that do-rag, man, says he robs Mendokas, drives around a seatbelt, and doesn't eat dinner at 6 p.m. every night. One thing I was able to do was educate the families, teachers, and cops who had those beliefs, and show them that a young man who is loud, a young man who wears a do-rag, a young man who blasts music while pulling into Stop and Shop can have straight A's, be the captain of the football team, and have a white girlfriend and not make her ghetto. Growing up in Monroe also taught me this. And this is something I want you to understand loud and clear. All white people are not bad. There are some very good white people. In fact, there's some white people here that have treated me with nothing but respect and the highest regard. This is a message that I believe can fix the misunderstanding and the tension in Monroe and around the world. I truly believe and I truly love everybody regardless of what they look like, and I'm very optimistic that the world can too. So look at the white person next to you and let them know you got their back, just like they had theirs for being here. Seriously. But the ones that don't want us here is not here, I promise you that. So, the solution I think could work is very simple. Brothers and sisters, take actions with your future in mind. Eliminate violence, because that is what is expected. We all know this, Pastor could probably co-sign. Each one, teach one.
Each one, teach one.
Do not put yourself in a position that relies on the justice system, and most importantly, keep God first. Black lives do matter. Keep God first. Let's say keep God first, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Black lives do matter. They matter regardless of who believes it or shows it. They matter when you matter. They matter when you believe. They matter when there is unity. So I want to quote our president. What the hell do you have to lose? Nothing, Mr. President. The system has kidnapped us, raped us, took our identity, and shoot us during traffic stops. So yes, we have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. And you and everyone should be afraid.
Yeah.
You should be afraid that something magical Trump, you should be afraid that something magical, like all people prospering together, can take place. It's about to take place. You had the chance to be on our side, but you didn't listen. So now you should step aside.
Yeah. Woo!
Before I end my talk, I want everyone here to participate in what I'm about to do. Is a call to action. I want you guys to repeat after me. Everything I say, I want you to repeat it back to me, okay?
Okay.
I believe we can achieve anything we want.
I believe we can achieve anything we want.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
We will change the narrative.
We will change the narrative.
Our ancestors walked
Our ancestors walked
so we can run.
so we can run.
Police brutality and social inequality
Police brutality and social inequality
are uphill battles.
are uphill battles.
But ask yourself,
But ask yourself,
how far are you willing to go?
how far are you willing to go?
Malcolm X would have said,
Malcolm X would have said.
Malcolm X would have said,
Malcolm X would have said,
I'm willing to die on this hill.
I'm willing to die on this hill.
When you and I
When you and I
come together,
come together,
we cannot be stopped.
we cannot be stopped.
Right now,
Right now,
the news shows gloomy weather.
the news shows gloomy weather,
But all this can stop.
but all this can stop.
And this one's for me. I want to say this for myself so you guys don't have to repeat. Thank you. But all this can stop. All we got to do is fix the cops.
Fix the cops.
So all we got to do
All we gotta
is fix the cops.
do is fix the cops.
So I'll end with a question. Do Black Lives Matter?
Hell yeah!
Thank you so much. That was well worded. I just want to make an announcement. We found an